So, fathers are truly, truly essential. I had a dad who was imperfect. He was extremely ambitious and very smart, but not always present. We had long periods of estrangement and sometimes really difficult times when we related to one another. But I was also very fortunate to have a lot of other men in my life who were dads to me. My Uncle Raymond, who had married my aunt, always showed up at my track meets, and he would come and pick me up when I worked the midnight shift at the burger joint when I had a job in high school. And even when I was in law school, my grandfather, who was 80, would take the train in New York City, meet me down at the train station, and make sure that I got back to my apartment in Harlem because he just wanted to watch over me. We're so fortunate to have the ability to have these men in our lives who are willing to help shape us and mold us and guide us. And more importantly, men who really understand how critical and how precious our lives are and appreciate and embrace the opportunity to help us become the men and women we were meant to be. So while my dad was imperfect, he was also in many ways my greatest champion. He always believed in my ability to be great and always encouraged me to do so. My uncle and my grandfather and lots of other men in my family always lifted me up. And I watch my brothers now, even in the absence of having the best role model as a dad, be really terrific dads too. So, with all of that said, fatherhood is one of the most precious gifts you can ever have. I encourage everyone to never take that relationship for granted. And whether it's a child that you give birth to, a child that you bring into your home through adoption or foster care, or whether it's a child like a kid we had in our home for a while who just kind of shows up with your child and needs a place to be, fatherhood is a gift. And I'm glad for the men that gave me that gift in my life and encourage you to do the same.